I'm back out in the shop today, and I'm fixing to throw an easy recipe on you for your pellet grill. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Clint. Corned beef and cabbage. It's a staple for us around the holidays, but it's pretty doggone good any time of year. Ingredients are pretty simple. All you need is some carrots, some beef broth, some baby taters, and cabbage. We're only using a half a head of cabbage because it's just me and the old lady, and no sense in cooking the whole head. The only seasoning we'll be using is Holy Cow from Meat Church. And last but not least, the corned beef. All right, I got my corned beef opened up. I'm just gonna take it out of the package and set it on some paper towels to dry it off. This little seasoning pack that comes with it, just throw that away. You ain't gonna need it. I'm gonna pat this dry. See if there's any, see if I need to do any trimming on it. Maybe a little bit right there. And right there. I'm just gonna throw this Holy Cow on here. You don't need to overdo it. Not like a brisket. Even though corned beef comes from a brisket, this has already been brined. And there's gonna be a lot of salt and stuff in that brine. And you don't wanna overdo it with your rub because then it's just gonna be too doggone salty. And that'll do it. Now I'm gonna get the Traeger Pro 575 fired up and preheated to 225. Now that the Traeger is preheating, I'm gonna open up a door and a window so we don't get smoked out in here. Might even open a barley pop. All right, the Traeger's preheated. I got my temperature probe inserted. Now it's time to throw it on. I'm gonna set it right in the middle. Kind of bunch it up a little bit. Now I'm just gonna let that go till it reaches an internal temperature of 160 to 165. Sorry about the background noise. As you can see, I got a fan going to keep it from getting smoky in here. I'm trying to watch a football game. All right, it's been about 3.5 hours or 2 or 8 beers, however you count time. Okay, I've pulled this corned beef at 160. I don't know if you can see the base unit for my probe back there. We're currently sitting at 161. I'm gonna take the beef broth now, and I'm gonna pour it in this pan. I'm not worried about the probe because the probe can be submerged. And I'm not gonna tell you what kind of probe it is unless y'all want me to do a video, a review on it, because I love it. Best one I've ever had. You use this whole, what is this, a quart? 32 ounces. Yeah, hell, I don't know. It might be a quart. Now I'm gonna put my taters and carrots in here. This isn't a lot, y'all. It's just me and the old lady, so we don't need a lot. Pretty sure I said this earlier. It's only a 2.5 pound corned beef. Corned beef comes from the brisket. Generally, I'm sure it can be cut from different cuts, but generally speaking, it comes from the brisket. I might could have used a little bit more broth. I think that's gonna be all right. Y'all like that knife? Christmas present. Now we're gonna wrap this dude up tight with foil. All right, I've got my pan all wrapped up nice and tight with foil. Right now, the brisket is done. We're just trying to get it tender. And I did not put the cabbage in yet because the carrots and potatoes are gonna take a little bit longer than the cabbage will, and you don't want the cabbage to get mushy. So we're gonna put these in there for a little while, see how it goes. I'm thinking 45 minutes or so, and then we'll add the cabbage, and I don't know, I'm hoping in less than an hour, it'll be ready to go. All right, we're 45 minutes into this. So we're gonna open this foil up, and I'm just gonna check these taters and carrots if I can get the dadgum foil undone, because I put that on there tight. Ooh, look at that steam coming out of there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Dadgum, that smells good. Oh yeah, those taters. All right. So what I've done is I've had a half a head of cabbage, and then I cut it into eighths. So it's basically, start with what you have, right? A half a head of cabbage, and then you cut that half in half, and then you cut that half in half, and that gives you 8. Because like I said before, it's just me and the wife. We don't need a ton. You gotta have the cabbage. All right, we're 30 minutes on the cabbage. Let's give her a look-see. Oh yeah, cabbage is definitely done. Taters are done. I know the carrots are done. Let's go ahead and pull this, y'all. All right, this thing's been resting about 15 minutes. Let's cut into it and see what it tastes like. You all like this knife? I do. Ooh. Oh, that looks good. Oh yeah. Remember, this is brisket. You got to cut against the grain. Otherwise, it'll just shred on you. We got our corned beef all cut up. Fixing to take a taste. Perfectly cooked. I'm sorry, y'all. Perfectly cooked, tender, it's juicy, and it tastes like corned beef. Let's give some of the others a try. We got a carrot here. That beef broth, you don't want to overcook the carrot. It's not crunchy, but it's firm, right? So you can still taste the carrot. Let's try a tater. I'm gonna cut this one in half. Oh yeah, definitely done. Perfect. This right here is exactly the way I like it. Give the recipe a try. If you don't like it, hit a comment below and then adjust your cook to your liking. Y'all, I hope you liked the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Till the next time, keep the shiny side up and grill on.